Hello, this is going to be your full moon reading. The full moon is supposed to be in Libra on the 28th. Today is March the 26th. I did do a prelude because I read a little earlier than I normally do. But now we're closer to the full moon, so we can get a better perception of what's going to be going on. So let's see what we have for the full moon in Libra. We have fire. Take responsibility for your power. And I still feel that fire. Let it burn. There's no running when it's your time. Call me crazy, but I think I found the love of my life. That's right. Have you ever felt warm on a cold night? He look at you when you least expect it. We have internet, house, home, dance, and email. Alright, so let's see what we have for that. I don't know if this is going to be a follow-up to the prelude or not, but we're going to see what we have. So do have email. Be mindful of the messages you send. And it's kind of crazy because it's opposite of fire, which says take responsibility for your fire. For your power. That's your authority. But at the same time, be mindful of the messages that you send. Alright, we're going to see what we have. Let's go for be mindful of the messages you send. We have the day trader, which is the janky promoter, worry, and change. Okay, so that has nothing to do with you. Because I was like, why would they tell you to take responsibility and then tell you? Okay, so for be mindful of the messages that you send, it has the day trader, which is the janky promoter. That's worry and that's change. So that's about somebody who loose change. Alright, well that's what I'm hearing. Who has loose change. Or this is somebody who's worried so much about what they have done financially or what they have done business-wise that they have to make a change. Hopefully that change is for the better. So they might have become aware, because it does say be mindful. They have become more aware of what they have been saying or what they have been sending or what they have been doing regarding their finances, so much to the point where it has worried them that they're going to make a change, or they recognize that they need to make a change. So that's like a person who does not do good with money management or business etiquette. Doesn't have very good business etiquette. We can get another card because it does say change, so it's like, and it's also like instead of them worrying about how they look, they're realizing instead of worrying about how they look when they do these business deal or attract this money or whatever they do with the money, they're like, instead of me worrying about it, I should just change it. Because most people, they do things in the dark and then worry about how it's going to be perceived or worry about who's going to find out. So this person is realizing instead of them worrying about who finds out or who knows, I should just change the way that I do these things. So this is the Ace of Swords. So yeah, this person is trying to cut away at the things that are worrying them or eating them up. Because this is almost like being sick. Doctor card. So this person is worried so much that it's affecting their health. So they're trying to cut away at the worry and just make a change. So this is like a stubborn person that probably didn't want to change at first. Of course, they didn't want to, but they don't want to be riddled with guilt. Guilt is a powerful thing. It is. It will eat you up inside. So just because people get away with stuff or think they got away with it, their guilt will follow you, honey. It will do a number. So this person is trying to change. All right, let's see what we have for house and home. Come to the residence of your soul resonance. What do we have for that card? Wanted to move, they really didn't. What's for house, home? All right, it's the high priestess. She flew way over here. So this could be a high priestess that's moving around a lot, and because she flew over there. She must be taking a flight. But it says, come home to the residence of your soul. So this is an intuitive person who's, and under that is work hard. So this is an intuitive person who, could be you, who may have decided, like I said, taking a flight, who may have decided to chillax on your purpose. Take a break, take a breather, or just go somewhere else because it flew over there. So this person is probably avoiding their purpose or just not really ready to go deep into details about their purposes. They may not even know their purpose. True enough. We can give them that because sometimes people don't know their purpose and people are like, you ain't even, but you don't know. But this is saying, this is work hard or details. So this is an intuitive person who is not, who's paying attention to the details and they understand like what it requires for their purpose or for their soul or for their home, but they're still like, nonchalant about it. Let's say that. But why? Yes, all came out. Oh, because there's strife. Oh, this is a person who knows that they have to deal with, if they come out with who they are or their intuition or come out with their purpose, no matter how much hard work they do or how much detail oriented or how much focus they have or even how good they do, there's going to be jealousy, there's going to be strife, there's going to be people who want to contest this person or fight with this person. But what you need to know, like if it is you, like your angels are here. Your angels are here and they will deal with your lightweight. If you ask them to, deal with my lightweight. You don't have to address everybody. Your angels will deal with it. But we also have the Queen of Cups, which is the therapist. So the reason also why this person is trying to reserve like their emotional strength, or this person could be, or you could just be realizing that it'll take a lot of emotions out of you to actually pursue this purpose. And like it says, come home to your soul residence. So it's like you also know that you might have to obtain or be resilient, because this is somebody who work hard and is detailed, but still can get out of whack no matter how hard you work and no matter how good you do. And this Queen of Cups is there to show their resilience, and that does take a lot to still be resilient and bounce back. But it hurts to be resilient and still have to deal with this. So you're bouncing back from your own having to work harder, your own strength, and then you got to bounce back from these people mocking you, the mockery, the jealousy, the hate, the strife, the unintelligent people who think they got something to say but really don't have, shouldn't even be talking. So that's a lot to be coming back from, shouldn't even be talking. You're not even intelligent enough to address me. But at the same time, this could be a high priestess who is, like I said, relaxing and like she flew over there, like going, minding her business, working hard, doing what she has to do. And she's totally unaware that around her home there's a Queen of Cups, a therapist, could be a water sign, who is intentionally trying to start strife for her. So you might not be aware that there's a woman who's intentionally trying to affect your emotions or trying to start a fight with you. Or just start, what is that, rumors, gossip, just starting shit to be starting shit. You know what I'm saying? But you have the angels here to protect you. Because remember, like, she's sideways, so she's not even paying attention to this. Like, she knows intuitively somebody's here, but she don't know who the person is. And she knows that she could know that there's things going on because she's very detailed, so she understands, but she's not addressing it. There we go, because she's sideways, like, I'm not responding to this. And she flew over there, like, I'd rather go that way. But when you do that, you give the angels permission to work on your behalf. I'm not going to deal with it, you deal with it. So don't think just because you walked away and you didn't deal with it that it wasn't addressed. And I mean in a timely fashion, in a timely manner. This person will be addressed and dealt with, but it just will be by your angels. So that's beautiful. What do we have for internet? Embrace the fact that you are the world. It goes back to your purpose. Well, we have the sun and we have the magi in reverse. With that being in reverse, that's like you might not want to show the world your light, or you might not want to open up to the world. Like you might just be private. Like she's chilling. You might just be minding your business. Like why do I have to showcase who I am for them? But this is magi in the reverse, and I think he was in the reverse in the prelude. I think it was in reverse. But this is knowing that if you were to show who you were, if you were to just be who, like do things on the internet because you wanted to, like nothing is going to really trip you up, or there will not be any form of manipulation from your end anyway. That will halt your growth or halt your success. But I just feel like there's somebody who doesn't want to show up to an occasion because they don't want to deal with that. Let's see what else we have for that. But it does say embrace the fact that you are a world. So they're still embracing that there are people that can connect with you. There are people that can understand you. There might be people that like you already. So this is like a person who had a social media or something and took it down because it was too much to deal with. Or was probably trying to, like I said, walk in their purpose and do something purposeful. But it was being blocked because the sun is right here. So it was being blocked, or it wasn't seen in the best of light at the time. Or it just was people in the background that was doing too much, because that's the magi. Let's see what else we have for that. So that's like, but it does say embrace the fact that you are the world. Ooh, and it does say coming home to your soul residence. So if you notice, these flipped that way and these flipped up. So I'm going to take these over here. This one came over here by itself. So I'm going to put these up. And we do have justice. It's slanted, so it's not really sideways. These are slanted too, so it's more up than it is down. But we have the Ace of Cups. See, that's what I just said. You might have had people on there doing stuff that you didn't want to entertain. But what they're saying is interference. That's what I said with that. So this could have been why you didn't do it, or why you stopped if you were, or why you maybe are second guessing, because the internet is a whole world by itself, honey. Social media is this whole other place. But you do have the lurkers, you have debauch, you have interference, and you have emotional fulfillment. So it's almost like people do want to see what you have to say. They do want to see you, even if they didn't see you in the best of light, or even if they were taking you for granted, or even if people just were interfering with your social media platform, saying things, doing things, trying to cause debauch, or fumbling with your options. You do have emotional fulfillment here. So it's like as much what they said to me. It's more people that like you than hate you. And when you recognize it, or when you understand it, then like you'll feel better about coming out again. But you do have justice. And it is right here up on this. So this like being justice over your house, knowing that if there is a Queen of Cups trying to do anything or start some fights with you, or even if there's just people trying to fight with you around your house, if this is the ringleader, or even if you just want to like shy away from conflict, because like nobody wants to deal with conflict 24/7. Like I just, you know what I'm saying? What Ice Cube said, today was a good day. Yeah, today was a good day. That's how, you know what I'm saying? That's how you want to feel. Today was a good day. But you're going to get your justice for, if anything's happened. If it hasn't happened and it's maybe somebody's contemplating, maybe somebody's plotting, maybe somebody's trying to make it happen, no matter what, you're going to have justice and your angels are going to be there. But not only your angels going to deal with these people, you're going to have justice. So this means you're pretty much going to get double for your trouble. That's double for whatever you have to go through. Not saying that you want to go through it just to get double, but just know that there's going to be double for your trouble. But that is like the lurkers, and that's options. So there's like people that also watch you or have seen you before, on the internet, like, for some reason, either they want to give you an opportunity to do something with them, work with them, or they just like you and want to be with you. But there are people who have tried to interfere with your emotional fulfillment, or like I said, this resilient thing. You go back to that being emotionally strong, like want to play on your emotions. So just be mindful of people wanting to play on your emotions. But that's what we have for justice. Like that's getting justice for people who like emotionally abuse you or emotionally manipulated you or anything. They're gonna see you come out resilient, they're gonna see you shine, they're gonna see you come out full of emotions, not emotionally weak as they would have tried to subject you to. Or and it could be like because they don't have the sun in them. Like these are like dark entities that it might be more than one. Of course, it's more than one because it's the lurkers, but it's like a handful of them that just want to interfere with the fact that you're just so emotionally mature or emotionally grown because they have no son in their life, and it could be it could just be him. Because sometimes I read this guy's a guy who thinks too much. Like I don't always read him as a manipulation. Depends on what the scenario is being presented in front of me. This could just be this guy feeling some type of way about you having options. Like if he see you on the internet, like he might not like to see that, and he's in like he's in reverse. So this person might be harsh when they get angry. That may be difficult to deal with. So this person, but they feel like, because the song that I'm hearing is nothing but cloudy days without you. My sunshine turned to rain without you. My life just ain't the same, just heartache and pain. Everything I do. Now, I don't know what he did at first, but it's like their sunshine is gone. And so the only way they know how to deal with it is to really to combat with you or like watch your every move. Like they watching you like everybody else watching you, but they don't like that people actually like you, so they'll try to interfere with you receiving a couple of. They're trying to interfere with you having like emotional strength or emotional intelligence. They were trying to interfere with you having being accepted. I don't know why they would do that. What's for take responsibility for your power? But we do have strife right there. That's jealousy. So that's it. That's justice for people who are like jealous and doing things out of jealousy over your life or in your house. But that's justice because you didn't react to it, or justice because you didn't say, you know what, I'm gonna deal with your ass myself. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes sometimes you be like, I'm gonna deal with your ass myself. But sometimes you gotta be the bigger person, take the high road, and be like, you know what, I'm not gonna even address you, and that's when your angels step in. And sometimes people betraying us is like them betraying our angels. You're betraying God and my angels by betraying me. So it doesn't even matter how I feel about it. It matters how they feel about it. And it looks like they don't like that shit because we have justice and we have angels. What's for fire? Works in the rock star. So, I did say, feel that fire, let it burn, there's no running when it's your turn. So this is like the rock star. This could be somebody at work. This could be somebody at work that wants to talk to you. This could be somebody at work that notices you, recognizing you. What does this person have a lot? This person could have a lot of passion for you, or this person could like you in so many ways that you like don't know about. And it could just be that this person wants to work with you. But that's fire. So that's having passion as well. So this person has some type of passion for you, yeah, and they want to chill with you. Because the song was Feel That Fire, Let It Burn. So there is more than one guy here. I will say that. But all of them are like totally different. Right? But I will say this Prince of this right here. If it was a manager, if it was just a lover, this person is changing. Like, you don't have to worry about that. They're cutting away or dealing with things that they know have affected the communication between you two, because that's mindful of the messages you send. This is a person who will send you a dumbass text message and expect you to respond to it. I don't know how to respond to ignorance. I mean, there are days when I can be ignorant with your ass, but like I said, today was a good day. On a good day, I can't respond to ignorance. That's how I say that. Today was a good day. I can't do that. But there is somebody who wants to spend time with you, because luxury is like chilling, or boredom. That's the way I see it. So this person works with you, but they may feel bored, or they may feel like you bring out, you being there makes it more entertaining to be at work. But it's this them being like they also want to hang with you and spend time with you. So just be mindful that going through the full moon in Libra, like there are different options, because we do have that regarding relationships, but there are also some things that need to be dealt with regarding this. And if I'm not mistaken, the prelude was something about a person doing something in finances and being foolish. I think it was. But this person is trying to change and cut away stuff that they're not supposed to be doing, because it's like the guilt has eaten them up so much that it's like I might as well just do better. What's for dance move to the rhythm of your soul? That card went way over there. Truth. Listen to that. Listen to the. Is it Voices of the Wind? I always say this song. Listen to the colors of the wind. Pocahontas. What else she say? Listen to the voices of the wind. I don't know what it was. Listen to something, okay? But this says move to the rhythm of your soul. So by you following like your own dreams or your own goals, like I said, this lady right here is chillaxing. This is a unbothered high priestess. She's like, I know I'm a high priest. I don't have to prove to you that I'm a high priestess. Or this is a person who's like, I know what my intuition is telling me, but that doesn't mean I'm going to just jump at. I'm not going to jump and turn with every twist, because your intuition, when it's popping, and you know what I'm saying. You see how it flew over there? Her intuition could be leading her in so many places. And it's like, sometimes she just needs to be still. And she understands that. And sometimes she needs to dance to the rhythm of her own soul. And she understands that too. So she's able to do that. Okay. Today I'm going to do this. And today I'm going to... This is a person who understands themselves. To breaking down into layman terms. This person understands themselves. But this is somebody that want to call a truce. Or this could be all these people. Or you know what? This doesn't even have to be them wanting to call a truce. This is a person who will do a soul dance. And it will make people like fall in love with them. Or they would do a soul dance in a sense to them following themselves. That people just... It's almost like, what the fuck was wrong with me for not liking you? It's like them trying to figure out what the fuck was wrong with me. I guess it was something wrong with me. So this person just doing their own thing. It's like people, even these people over here that start strikes and start fight with them, they start to realize, wow, this person really don't give a fuck, but this person really don't give a fuck about my opinion. So let me back the fuck up off of them, right? I am finna get a card to see what they have to say regarding their truth or who's really trying to call. But I feel like it's the understanding that you being who you want to be and following your own soul, that's what make people calm down their ruckus and their strife towards you. Because these are people who want you to respond to their strife immediately. Immediately. Waiting on you to respond. They probably already prepared their rebuttal. And you don't get them the time of day. I'm sorry, that just sounded funny to me. I'm sorry. But you don't even get them time of day. Like I said, it could be people who send text messages like, this is a person who just send a dumbass text message and expect you to respond to that shit. Like, I'm not finna entertain your food. Not today. Today was a good day. And Priest is sideways, so it's like, even though I know, I don't have to tell you that I know. But let me see what this truth is about, y'all. I just had to laugh at that. It was so funny anyway. Clarity. That goes back to me saying people understand that this person understands themselves. And that makes them wonder, like, what was the reason for the persecution? if this person is still going to be happy. Because these are people who think if they put you on a cross, then you gone. Out of here. Adios. We ain't talking about no cheddar. Adios. Like, but that's not who you are. That's not who you are. That's not how you live. And these are also people who expect you to respond to them and their nonsense in a timely fashion. That's not something you want to do. But I will say, during this full moon cycle, there's going to be like a lot of justice for like people who were, even if they were doing things around your house, if they were mocking you, if they were just starting fights with you, or I'm hitting the hammer down, so the hammer gonna be put down on them. But it's like from your angels. It's like you almost not even directing your attention their way. So just don't direct no attention towards nobody who's trying to give you that negative impact or trying to insult you or trying to do anything. But there's also a Queen of Cups who's very aware that this stuff has happened. And she could be one of the ones who, and if this was somebody who sat by, because look at her sitting by. I'm going to have to say this too, because this is somebody who might have sat by and watched people attack you and said nothing. You over here minding your business. She could see the people like directing things to you or talking about you behind your back, and she ain't saying nothing. So justice is gonna come down on that ass too, because they say the abuser is the person who watches the abuse or knows about the abuse and doesn't do anything about it. They are just as guilty as the abuser. Okay, that's how that goes. Oh, instigator. That's the word, y'all? Okay, well, she might have instigated some stuff too, because that's what they're saying. But also just be aware that there are people who do like you and do appreciate you, but there's this guy who might not like the fact that you get attention. He might feel like, and I don't want to say he's depressed, but that's the mood again. Like, he might be a little bit depressed that you have, well, that's weird, y'all. I'm gonna get y'all angel message. He's weird. He's not weird, but he's depressed because this is my lurkers. These are people who are watching you that you don't know watching you. So this is like stalkers. But he maybe even depressed that you have stalkers and you have options. And you have admirers. You're like, I don't want no damn stalkers. Like, you shouldn't be mad. See, we should go kick their ass together. The fuck? But also there's somebody at work who does like have like compassion towards you, or they feel like bored when you're not there, or they just want to explore something outside of the workplace with you. But like over the full moon cycle, there's going to be like a lot of workplace boredom that might cause people to do unnecessary actions, childish tendencies, because they're bored at work. What they say, bored in the house and them in the house bored, because that's the player rockstar card, and it could just be that somebody has some passion for you. But just be mindful of that. I do pray that I explained it the way that it needed to be explained. I'm gonna get your angel message, and we're gonna get out of here. This is supposed to go on from, remember the full moon cycles, they go from cycle to cycle, so this doesn't have to happen as soon as the day of the full moon or nothing like that, but this goes into the next full moon cycle or the next eclipse. So it says release and relax, but that's what you're doing anyway as a high priestess. Like I said, chillaxing, chilling and relaxing. But that's release also these people who might have done anything to you. Y'all know animosity is a thing. It's a real thing. So people just have animosity towards you. But you release it from your system, from your DNA, because that's not your DNA. Well, he said, real in my DNA, Kendrick Lamar. That wasn't in your DNA. That's in theirs. So they may always be like that because it's in their DNA. You can't change your DNA, but release and relax that or whatever, those conflicting things. Can I get anything else? Okay, so I guess I'm not going to get anything else. But yes, that's all you guys need to know for the full moon cycle about these scenarios taking place. But there is some guy who, nothing but cloudy days without you. Don't know what this person did or what they said, but they don't like the fact that you have like any attention or any admirers. They don't want you to have anything. This could have been a person who tried to block you off the internet or like scare you from even being on the internet by just, they could have been the one stalking you and harassing you. They could have been the one just putting things on your page that weren't true, falsely accusing you of things. They just was trying to interfere with your happiness, your emotional fulfillment, or your resilience, or your ability to be emotionally strong. But there are people who want to like reconcile differences with you, even though it's truth, because they see that you like follow your own heart. They may have questioned you. They may have been like, "Why do you do that?" But whatever. But that's the clarity that you're going to gain. They're going to gain clarity and reconcile because they realize that you just were a different person. So I do love you guys. I pray that you have an amazing transition during this full moon cycle, and I'll see you next time.